been to see Avatar yet?
I have.
You went the first night, didn't you?
No.
Did you guys go to the midnight showing?
No, I did not go to the midnight
Somebody
showing.
went to the midnight showing.
We missed that one. There was one. I don't remember. No.
Oh.
We had it here before it was worldwide released. How many theaters is Avatar showing at in China right now?
They just dropped 2,400 of them, if I remember correctly. But that was only the 2D version. The 3D and Cinemax are still there, or the wide
900 theaters.
Something like that. Yeah.
Mitchell gave me a lecture on this coming home after daybreak.
Did you hear what happened in Germany?
No, I didn't.
In Germany, the distributor had problems getting the 3D versions out, and most of the theaters only had 2D when it was first released.
Well, I've only seen the 2D version.
Oh, you've got to see the 3D. James Cameron has done such a wonderful job of, like, I don't know whether you ever saw Jaws in 3D.
No.
Wasn't worth it, believe me. Putting the nastiness in your lap is what 3D was all about. Okay?
Yes.
Cameron made you forget you were watching 3D. Cameron has done 3D. Now, it's not by any stretch of the imagination perfect. There's still, they'll learn techniques for the next 20 years, easily. But I forgot that I was watching 3D. I forgot that I had glasses on to watch it. For a good portion of that movie, that's perfect as far as I'm concerned. Certainly, it is more than the state of the art today.
He's got it working.
He's got it working.
All right.
He understands the technology. Oh, he created the technology. A lot of the stuff that he's done, it's in the theaters because he did it. We've got a lot. We owe him a lot. We should talk about him sometime in the future. But
well,
in the meantime,
you know that one of our clients' wives was his right-hand person for the entire making of Titanic.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, Leslie.
We have all sorts of interests.
It's a small world, yes. Okay. Well, have we finished what we're doing in that one there?
Well, we've described the problem as far as the publishers are concerned. The problem is they've lost control.
Oh, they haven't had control since. Well, Gestetner wasn't the same because you had to make copies. Xerox, Xerox.
They've lost control. Well, certainly as far as the
Xerox
as far as the entertainment side of, and we're talking about books, we're talking about music, and we're talking about video. They've lost control over the copying process.
Yes. Well, with the book publishers, music publishers, and movie publishers have all lost control over the copying process. Yes. At one time, book publishers had, but music and whatever had.
But
all three of them lost.
You know what else they've lost control over?
No.
They've lost control over the media creators, because
yes,
now the
they can all do their own.
Can do their own.
Yep, they can do their own and sell it themselves
and
if they want
so
to.
They are in the position that the buggy whip manufacturers were at the start of the automobile age. They have been made obsolete.
I actually had a crop in my hand today.
Well, yeah, you realize that the horse industry is larger in North America now than it was before the automobile was invented, don't you? Yes,
but not the racehorse business.
Not the racehorse. Well, but that's beside the point. Just the horse business in general.
But racehorses are dying. The racehorse business is in big trouble.
Yep. And we'll get Bannerman on here at some point to talk about that one. Yes, absolutely. So they've lost both ends of their business. They've lost control over the copying infrastructure, and because of that, they're losing control over their artists.
Yep.
The ones that they've got signed to the long, god-awful contracts that artists have been signing for decades and eons are the last ones.
Yep.
The ones who finally get it, and I mean, we'll talk about Janis Ian, and we'll talk about all manner of artists who they're recapturing their back catalog. They are putting out everything that they create. They're selling.
Yeah.
They're selling outtakes. They're selling remixes. They're selling the shirts off their backs. They're selling their used guitar strings.
Well,
They're,
look
you know,
at the Michael Jackson movie that just came out,
Yeah.
which was simply a bunch of stuff of them practicing to do a concert.
Yes. But there's artists. The publishers never did that. They didn't have to because the consuming
sold the
public
final product.
could only get stuff through the publishers, and it was a captive market.
This-
They have lost their captive market, and they are fighting for their lives.
This reminds me of when Mitchell and I went to a Neil Diamond concert, and the most interesting part of the concert was the takedown of the set.
You were still there when they took it down?
No, they kicked us out, but it was really interesting watching the roadies take the set down. It was
I
beautiful.
used to be a roadie. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I used to do lights and music. And,
Well,
I did it for Susan Jacks and,
Yeah.
and Poppy Family
My-
and Gordon Lightfoot back.
My brother Robert was a lighting guy for the Guess Who for a while, and
Yeah.
he did the Queen Elizabeth Theatre and all the rest of that stuff.
I've done
So,
stuff in
well,
the Queen.
something-
I've done stuff in the Playhouse. I never did it in the theater. But yeah. Anyway,
So, been
so-
there, done that, and
so
you've done the North Vancouver
I've
Players,
done the
so-
North Vancouver Players, and,
Yeah.
and I've done stuff down in the rec center down here.
And Mitchell's done stuff for
Yep.
Windsor House and the Metro Theatre and the
Oh, the Cultch,
Vancouver
yes.
East Cultch, yes,
Yes.
Cultch.
Have you seen the new theater?
Only the outside. I haven't seen the inside yet.
Yeah.
Check the hang. It's
Yeah, Mitchell's in the Cultch on a
Yeah,
regular.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
a regular piece of the Cultch.
oh,
Is he
So-
on sound? Are you on sound? You got a mic on? No. Okay, because Richard would have a mic on when he's over there. We'll have to.
There's a mic hanging from your. No. It's hanging from the earphones. Yeah, it's right there.
Is it working?
No, it's not turned on.
Okay.
like 4, I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4.
All right. If you want
It's
to
for-
contribute, you can just stick yourself
Big
in
mic
there, Richard.
is what
or
it's
Mitchell.
called.